Start the video. All right, everybody. Patrick Hillerhog here with the beautiful Philip from, where are you from, mate?
Mate?
Yeah, mate.
I'm from down under. I'm from Australia.
Yeah, you're from Australia. Where in Australia are you from?
Melbourne.
Melbourne?
So that's down south.
Awesome. That's not the capital, you know?
No, Canberra's the capital.
Yeah, most people think it's Sydney, Melbourne, but it's not.
Melbourne's the sporting capital.
Yeah, awesome. So yeah, we're the bald eagles, aren't we?
We are, yep.
Yeah.
That's it.
whatever that means. I don't
I'm
even
not
know
sure,
what that
but
means.
that's okay.
But we are bald, and yeah, we're cool.
And we're cool with that.
Absolutely. So we just finished the Mastermind Retreat here with the Digital Experts Academy in Cape Town, South Africa. It's October 2019, and yeah, Philip, I just want to know, what was your expectations? How did you feel when you first came here 4 days ago, 5 days ago, however long it was? Like, what was your expectations? Where were you at? Like, what was your feeling? How was it?
It's a big question.
It's a big question.
But that's okay.
Yeah.
So when I walked in, I was a little intimidated because there were a lot of people that I'd seen on Facebook groups and in other mastermind groups. So I was a little bit anxious, and I remember going to the cocktail party. I arrived late, and at first I felt a little bit of an outsider. But particularly when we started the next day and we split off, Patrick, into our groups, I really quickly found a rhythm. And our friend JJ, John Jackson from Texas, the big Texican as we call him, said to me, Phil, just slow down, mate. Just slow down. And really what he was saying to me, Patrick, was slow down in your mind. Just let this event happen and just be in the present moment, be in the now. And so that's really what I did. I took that advice, I slowed down, and I just immersed myself in this process, I guess. I came here seeking clarity. I wasn't necessarily looking for education or, oh, that's the one thing that will make my business now explode. No, I wanted clarity around what I should be concentrating on, and actually what was my purpose, what was my journey, what was I really wanting to achieve. And I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt, mate, that I am leaving Cape Town with that very clear in my heart and in my head. My consciousness has shifted. So, like I think everybody, Patrick, we come into SFM wanting to make money, and that's not a problem.
Yeah.
But I think what I've learnt out of this experience is so much bigger, that if you focus on what you can give and your contribution and your purpose, and you give that absolutely everything, you do things from the heart rather than from the consciousness, then you will really evolve into a much, much better person. And I think you'll feel, I don't know about you, but I certainly feel more comfortable in my own skin, and I feel like I'm a better person and more, I feel I belong now. I'm entitled to be here, that I've earned the right to be here, and that I can really help other people. Now I feel like that I'm at a different level in my clarity of thinking, and that I'm in a position to make a worthy contribution. Somebody just dropped some glasses in the background.
Somebody just crashed the whole...
It wasn't someone getting upset with what I was saying and saying, this guy's out of control. No. Sorry, that's the baldness. You know, just that's the humour. It happens.
It happens.
It happens. Nothing wrong with a good sense of humour. So for me, I just feel clear, mate. I'm leaving here. I was a little teary. I never told anybody. I'm sharing this with you, my friend, is that I was a little teary at breakfast this morning because I felt a pain a bit from saying goodbye. Yeah. Even though I know it's not goodbye, but it's goodbye for now, but we will all catch up over the, we're talking about catching up again in the next 12 months, because obviously I'm a long way away from where you are in the world. Yeah. But I just feel we're all very close now. We're like a family, and we're all here to support each other.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, I totally agree with everything you just said there, and I feel like there's been a shift, you don't really know what to expect out of this. I tend to try and not have so much expectations, and I try to not think so much about like, what am I gonna get out of it? But if it's one thing that I feel like really shifted, is really the power of setting an intention.
Absolutely.
and really, like, you talked about serving others. I feel like it is something that I've not really been doing before, where it's been more about me and my money and my this, my problems, you know.
Absolutely.
But when you can shift that mindset to help others, it's like it's not only going to give you the financial success you want, but it's also going to bring you the fulfillment and the life you want. Because you can have all the money in the world, and you can live in this 5-star hotel, and you can be miserable.
Feel empty.
You can feel empty. But if there's one thing that I live with, is that I feel whole. I feel more like myself.
Do you feel full?
I feel because
full
I felt full because I ate so much breakfast. You know,
Me too.
You
can see it in my face.
If it's like that's many years of eating a lot of breakfast.
Well, I'm a lot older than you, my friend.
Yeah, exactly. I'll be there.
I got a lot more experience.
I'll be there in a couple of years. You know, I'm not going to say anything about that. But no, I feel complete. I feel like myself. I can be myself. I have the permission. Permission is another word too.
Yeah.
That we talked about. Permission to be yourself.
Yeah.
And be okay with that. And it's not about pleasing everyone either.
No, not at all.
If someone likes you, that's amazing. And if they don't like you, it's amazing too. Because you can't please everyone.
No.
And you don't want to please everyone.
No.
Share what you believe. And the people who believe what you believe will follow you.
You'll find your people.
You'll find your people. And it just makes selling so much easier because you're not selling anymore.
No.
You're sorting out the people.
What you're doing is our role is just to share some information with people. It's not to judge whether it's appropriate for them. We are all at different stages. In fact, I looked at this business. I've never told anyone I'm sharing something with you. I looked at this business probably 6 months previous to when I actually ended up joining. My mindset was not ready for it. My circumstances were not ready for this business. And it just so happened I clicked on an ad on a day when it just seemed congruent with where my head was at. And so I think you'll find many stories similar, Patrick, to that you arrive, what do they say, the teacher will appear when the student is ready. And so we're all at different stages, and there's no judgment, there's no right or wrong, but there is love and support for people that are ready to do something.
This is a huge thing, isn't it? Because in a normal corporate environment, it's almost like people want to keep their knowledge and their success to themselves. It's
protect themselves.
Oh no, I don't want competition here.
Yeah.
But here we are, so many people, and everybody's open, sharing exactly. People want you to succeed.
They want you to, and that's really, people celebrate your success because you're not competing against them. What you're here to do is to support them.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Absolutely.
So what would be, if you could just give me one insight or one thing that you're taking with you that has shifted since you first came here, and what do you go away here thinking differently than you did, or feeling perhaps differently than when you first came?
To trust myself.
Yeah.
To really trust myself and to trust what I'm doing is right.
Yeah. I think that's a great way to end it.
I think it is too, Patrick.
It's been a wonderful couple of days.
It's been awesome, mate.
An amazing, amazing time,
brother.
and
Go the Bald Eagles.
Whatever that means. Just if anybody can Google that.
I don't know.
What is the?
I don't know. We both said it several times, but hey.
I don't know what the Bald Eagles are.
No idea.
Perhaps we have to switch that up if it's something creepy. I don't know.
It might. We don't want to frighten people.
Yeah. We find something else. All right,
guys.
Thank you for watching this.
Ciao.
And have a great day.
Take care.
Take care. Bye bye.